What if I told you the Chiefs' latest loss wasn't just bad luck, but a decision that doomed them from the start? It's a tough pill to swallow, but we have to talk about it. Stick around, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the shocking truth behind this disaster. Chiefs Kingdom, this is one of those nights we'd all rather forget. The Kansas City Chiefs had history on the line, chasing something no team has ever accomplished in the Super Bowl era, a three-peat. But instead of another championship celebration, we're left with disbelief and frustration after a crushing 40-22 blowout loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles came in hungry, aggressive, and determined to get their revenge. They physically dominated the Chiefs from start to finish. But let's be real, the real problem wasn't just the Eagles' defense. It was a mistake by Andy Reid that completely doomed Kansas City. So, what exactly went wrong? From the very beginning, the Chiefs completely abandoned the run game. And I'm not just saying they leaned more on the pass, they flat out ignored the ground game. Kansas City ran the ball just 11 times the entire game. And here's the craziest stat. Patrick Mahomes led the team in rushing. That's right, our quarterback had 4 carries for 25 yards, making him the team's top rusher. Meanwhile, Kareem Hunt, one of our most reliable weapons, had just 3 carries. To put that in perspective, even Kenny Pickett, the Eagles' backup quarterback, had just as many carries as Hunt. Now, of course, when you're trailing, you have to throw more. But here's the thing, the Chiefs never even tried to establish the run. In our first 4 drives, we handed the ball off just once. The result? 3 quick 3-and-outs and a Mahomes interception. By halftime, we were already down 24-0, and at that point, the game plan was out the window. The lack of a rushing attack played directly into Philadelphia's hands. The Eagles' pass rush completely overwhelmed Mahomes, and without a run game to slow them down, it was an all-out disaster. Mahomes was pressured all night, forcing rushed throws and broken plays. And this is where things get even more frustrating. This wasn't just a bad decision in the moment. This was something that could have been avoided. Since rejoining the Chiefs, Kareem Hunt has been a key piece of the offense, racking up 728 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns this season. And yet, in the biggest game of the year, he was completely ignored. Man, this one hurts. How do you completely ignore the run game in a game this important? I get it, we were trailing early, but come on, 11 total rushing attempts. That's just inexcusable. And the fact that Mahomes was our leading rusher tells you everything you need to know about how bad this game plan was. Look, I love Andy Reid, but this was one of those moments where you just shake your head. Kareem Hunt had been solid all season, and when we needed balance in the offense the most, we just didn't use him? Makes zero sense. And what happened? The Eagles' defense feasted on Mahomes all night, because we made their job way too easy. And let's not pretend this was a one-time thing. We've seen this before, games where we just refuse to commit to the run, even when it's working. And the worst part? It cost us a chance at NFL history. We were chasing the first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl era, and instead, we got completely outplayed in a game where we never even gave ourselves a chance. I hate to say it, but the Eagles deserved this win. They came in with a plan, they stuck to it, and they dominated the trenches. Meanwhile, we looked lost. Mahomes was running for his life, our defense was on the field way too much, and by the time we realized the game was slipping away, it was already over. Now the real question is, where do we go from here? We've got the talent, we've got the coaching, but something has to change. Whether it's better play calling, a stronger commitment to the run game, or just better execution overall, we can't let this happen again. This one stings, Chiefs Kingdom. But what do you guys think? Was this just one bad game, or do we have a bigger issue that needs to be fixed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And hey, if you want more real, unfiltered Chiefs content, make sure you subscribe to KC Chiefs News Portal. We're breaking down everything that matters to this team, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Chiefs Kingdom, this loss stings. But we have to ask, who's really to blame for this? Did Andy Reid's play calling cost us the game? Or were the Eagles just the better team? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, subscribe to KC Chiefs News Portal for more breaking news and in-depth analysis on your Kansas City Chiefs.